Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving with the topic that is what is Tableau, how you can install and how you can build your first visualization using Tableau. This is the mandatory skills if you want to become the data analyst or business analyst. I have already uploaded the several videos using the Python code for the data analysis, visualization, model building, evaluation. We will continue that series too using Python, and I am going to start this series too. If you are learning you have already learned about the using Python, you can start learning the Tableau too to add the one more mandatory skills in your AI journey. So let me share my screen. So first of all, I will tell you how you can install your Tableau on your desktop. Okay. So this is a link. I will share this link in the your description box too, and you can just sign up and download the app. Although Tableau is the paid version, but we are not going to use that. We are going to use the free version. And in Tableau, desktop public version is absolutely free. And it contains the almost all the features or most of the features, which is more than sufficient for you at a beginner level when you are at a learning stage. Okay, I will definitely give you the solution to when you want to learn the advanced things, because I am going to divide my all Tableau tutorial into the chunks, different videos, okay? And you will learn step by step, okay? And then you just download. When you download it, it will create a one exe file. Just double click on that. It will install on your system and create the desktop icon on your system. That's it. Okay, and when you have installed it, it will the icon will be look like this. So you can look at this. It will be look like this. Okay, you need to click on that and open it. Okay, so here before jumping onto this, let's just look at the data set first, which we are going to use. I have downloaded the data set from the Kaggle. That is the video game sales. This is a generic data set to help you to understand today how you can use the Tableau to create your first visualization. Okay, and the basic things which I'm going to share with you today, we are going to use those old tools again and again in over each visualization. Okay, so look at it carefully and try this at your end. Okay, and become expert in AI. If you are new to Kaggle too, you can sign up for the Kaggle and then search for the video game sales dataset and download it from here. When you click on the download, it will download as a zip file. You need to extract it. That's it. Okay. And then now look at the dataset first. This dataset contains a list of video games with the sales greater than 1 lakh copies. And this is a data dictionary. It contains a rank of overall sales, name of the game, on which platform it was released, in which year it was released, genre of the game, publisher, and the sales in North America, sales in Europe, sales in Japan, other sales, and global sales. Okay, this information will be shown in your data set. So we are going to play around with this and create the useful and beautiful, stunning first visualization in Tableau today. Okay, so now let me open the Tableau. I have already downloaded the data set. Okay, so we will open the Tableau. Whenever you will click on the Tableau desktop, your icon, it will open this window. Don't worry about right now these dashboards. This is my dashboard. I have worked on that. Your this will be black. Okay, so you don't need to worry about it. Our file type is in the CSV format. So whenever we are importing the CSV file or text file, you need to click on this icon. Okay. And then import the data. If your data set is in the file of Microsoft Excel, then you need to click on that. And for the other files in the same way. Okay. So now let's start with this one. Here we go. Okay. Now look at this window. Okay. On the left side, you will be able to see here your file name. Right now, you don't need to worry about these things. Okay. And here, this is a union. You will learn it step by step. Okay. Here, you will be able to see your data file. Here, this is the place where we can drag and drop multiple tables. We can join the tables. We can create the unions. Several things you can do it, but I will teach you step by step into the like the using the multiple tutorials. Okay, now look at the bottom. Okay, so here on the left side, it is showing you here about the table information, right? It is also telling you here clear information, how many records you have, number of columns are 11. Okay, this is about the table information. If you scroll down it, it will look like this. Okay, if you want, you can close it. Okay, you can also rename the file if you want. Okay, but we don't need. Here you can see the Tableau application is very smart. Whenever you import the data, it will automatically recognize the data type of your each column exists in your data set. Okay. If you look at this ABC, this means categorical. Okay. When you look at the hash sign, this is your numerical. If you want to look at it detail, just click on this icon and describe. See, it is telling you the role. Continuous dimension. This means this is integer, right? Either it's a numeric float or any number. And then it belongs to this column. This is the name of the column. If you want to look at the information too, you can click on the load button. It will show you the all information exist in this your column. Okay. If you want to go with the this one, ABC, when it is denoted as ABC, this is your categorical discrete continuous, sorry, dimension. Okay, so this is showing you this character string data type. This is you're showing what is the version of this, case sensitive, unknown, and all values it is showing. So it is giving you complete information, right, which you like check using the describe or info method in the Python. Okay, and your Tableau is enough smart. This is your sheet where you are going to create your stunning and beautiful visualization. And this is if you want to add a new worksheet, by default it is giving you the one sheet. And this is your dashboard. This is a final stage. And this is your storyboard. But you will learn all these things step by step. Okay. Today I will show you how you can create your basic visualization, different tools you can use, the things which I am going to tell you today, because these we are going to use multiple times every time in your upcoming videos. Okay, and this is I will also tell you how you can create the dashboard too, but the proper dashboard I will teach you step by step, because you need to do many calculations, you need to do the many measurements. So this you first you need to learn those, and then you will reach to the final your dashboard using Python, SQL, and proper analysis. Okay, just to start with the basics one. So let click on this one. Okay, look at this. This is your first window of your worksheet. This is a worksheet of your Tableau where you are going to create your visualization. On the left pane, you will see the all your table information. This is a measure names. This is a measure values. Values means values coming in your columns. Okay. And this is the marks pane. This is very, very useful. You are going to use this all the time. Okay. I will tell you today. And then this is your menu. Okay, and this is your graphs. Right now this is not highlighted because we did not import any data, drag and drop any data. Whenever you will drag and drop, it will automatically start suggesting you the graph according to your data. That's why Tableau is a very smart. You can see here there is a dimension and the measures of each graph it is telling you if you hover on that. Okay. Okay, so now right now we will close this one. Okay, click on that. Now just look at this carefully. I want to like show you whenever you are dropping it, the values or the columns here, how it look like. This is your rows. This is your column. And you can see the columns here too, rows here too. Okay. If I drag and drop here, this one, you can see it is automatically fitted into the rows. Okay, so this is your row wise data. It is showing you the total global sales row wise, right? But maybe you are interested to look at it column wise, then you can drag and drop it here like this. Okay, now I will show you one thing here. Look at this, it automatically highlighted the graph. Okay, it is saying you can draw this graph. We have already drawn this because this is already coming in the horizontal bar. Okay, now if you want you can do like this too. Okay, So this is the very basic thing. Let me close this one. Okay. Now you might be interested to check in which year how many sales were done, global sales. Okay. So we drag and drop this measure name here. Look at this now, right? If I click on that, it automatically picked up your this graph because it is now automatically showing the sales trend on a over a time, over a different years, right? So it has automatically chosen this graph. Okay. If you want, you can change it to this graph. This is your area charts. Okay. And if you want, you can change with this one. It depend upon your requirement. For me, it is not making any sense. So I would like to go with this one. Okay. And we will close it. Okay. Here it is showing you, if you hover on that, it is showing you the tooltip as well, right? In which year, how many sales are done, right? But let's add something more information in this. Okay. Let's pick up the genre name. Drop the genre name here. If you have dropped the genre name here in the column wise, you look at this, it is showing you the each year column wise and the genre name too and the total sales, right? So, and for the action move, like the game, it was released in 2000 and total sales were done around 140. Okay. So these are the, like the sales of the, your count of the sales of your, this one. Okay. Maybe you are not interested in that. You want to look at row wise. If you want to look at row wise, then it will create each your graph, the trend row wise. Now choice is yours. What type of the graph you want to draw. Okay. So these are the basic things I'm just showing you. Let's drag and drop back here. Okay. Okay. So this is, I showed you rows or column. Now you might be interested, just drag and drop the data here. When you only interested in the total count, then you can drag and drop it in the main area instead of rows or column. Okay. So it will show you this count and you can make a changes in this if you want. You make it big, change the background color and everything from here. Okay. But this is not today our goal because I will teach you definitely step by step. Let's first, I will teach you how you can create your first visualization. Okay. Okay. So now drag and drop the sales here again. And in which year. Okay. Let me make it these. Here we go, sales. And then year. Okay. Here this is showing me right now based on year. But I'm also interested to look for the genre, right? For each line. That will make more sense to me. What I will do, I will drag and drop the genre here. So by default, it picked up the detail, this one. Okay. So it is showing me the, now each genre, if I hover on that, this is simulation, this is action, this is role playing, right? It is showing me different genres name here, right? But this is all coming actually in the same color. Okay. So for that, what we will do, this is detail. Okay. Now I am telling you how the marks are very useful in this. So we will drag and drop the genre here again. Click here, change it into color. See the beauty of Tableau. It changed your each platform with the different color and it is also showing on the right side. Okay. If you want, you can also click on that one by one if you are interested to look for the single genre sales based on the year. How beautiful this is, right? Okay. So now we will just click on that and come back here. Okay. Now I will tell you one more thing which is very beautiful. Okay. Let's change the your detail of genre into the label. Okay. So we will convert it into label. When you converted it into label, you can see your all genre labels will come here, right? It starts showing here. Okay, now you can customize it. Okay, how? Just click on the label like this. You can, if you want, you can check uncheck. If you don't want to show the label like this, okay, it is showing you right now all labels at the end of your each line. But maybe you are interested to look for the mean and max value at the mean and max. Now it starts showing you the genre name at the minimum value and maximum value too, right? Look at this. This is minimum, maximum of each one, right? Each your genre name for each one. If you want, you are not interested, you can show it again at the line end. If you want to highlight, you can also change it, right? If you want to show the selected word, you can also choose that. Okay. Now look at this carefully. Right now it is overlapping. If you don't want to overlap, you can untick this. It looks more clear, right? And if you want to only show the maximum value, you can only show the maximum value. If you want to show the minimum and not this one, you can also show that. So you can choose the several options from here. Okay. If you choose the cells here, okay, it will start showing these cells too. Okay, this is the other option, line pie. So it will show you the at each the your genre name on this, right? Here it is showing at the minimum, maximum, peak and everywhere. If you want to change the alignment, you can click here. Right now it is showing in the horizontal, the name of your each genre. If you want to make it show like this, sometime you need it, right? According to your graph, you can change it from here. Look at this. Okay. Something like the, if you want to show it at center, you can, at which location you want to show, you want to show on the right, it will show on the right side of the line. If you want to show on the center, it will show at the center of the line, you can see. If you want to show it here on the left, it will start showing on the left. Okay, so there are several options. Okay, you can change it from here to position. Okay, this is automatic by default. Okay, and you can also change the font size here too. If you want to make it bigger, if you want to change the color, this is also the option. Okay, you can see. If you want to make it bold, and this one, right? So I will make it 10 because it's very big, right? And this is the one. Right now, by default, it is showing that genre name. By default, it is picking up dynamically. But if you want to show specific genre name, then you can rename it too. But I don't want to rename it. I want to show this one. But you can rename it too. Instead of this, you can type your custom name too. Okay. Here, this is you can make several changes in this. You can change, you can use the other marks too if you want. Let's say instead of colors, you want to change the size. You can see it will start changing the size of the your lines. Okay, and if you want to make a changes into the path, then it will start showing you the path. Okay, proper the line. And if you want to make it a tooltip, you can also make it a tooltip too. Okay, but it is more making sense with your colors. Okay, so we will make it colors only. Okay, now this is the just I have told you how you can use the tooltips, how you can use the marks. You are this one. Okay, there are a plenty of options available actually, but this is not useful today. You will learn it in the upcoming videos. Whenever we have a requirement, we will use it. Okay, but these six tools are the most basic one, and you are going to use most of the time. Okay, now we will add the filter in this. You might be interested to like look for the like based on the filters. Okay, so you can filter it with the name of platform. Okay, so we will double click, we will add the filters here in this pane. Okay, this is the one you need to drag and drop it here. When you click the public, I want to look for the platform. If you want, you can look for the publisher too. So I'm picking up it at what platform, in which year which game was released. Okay, so this is the one. When you drag and drop, it will open this window. So you have several options. You can select from a list. You can pick up the custom value. I will teach you in the next upcoming how you can set it. But this is all. Okay, if you are not interested in all, you can also set it from here. Okay, you can untick which you don't want. Okay, but I want all, so I will do that. You can also choose the exclude option too, which you don't want to exclude. Okay, like this, it will cut down. Okay, so this is also the option, and there are multiple options, but you will learn it slowly in the upcoming videos. So we will apply right now. Okay, okay, right now it is not showing anywhere, right? You are saying Nija you have added, but it is not showing somewhere. So you need to go here, click on that show filter. Now it will come on the right side. Okay, now click on this. So I have removed all. I'm only interested to look for this 3ds. So this is showing me all of 3ds, in which year it was released and how many global sales were done, and this is the on the tooltip. Okay, if you are interested in this you can do. If you are interested in this you can also do. Okay, maybe you are interested in this, so you can choose this. Okay, so this is making your graph very interactive. Whenever you show this with the filters on the dashboard, your stakeholder can interact with this graph. That's why this is we call stunning visualization, interactive visualization, where the your stakeholder can interact with it. Okay, now I will choose this one. Okay. So this is now you have learnt about the basic rows or column, how you can drag and drop, how you can add the use the marks, how you can change the colors, tooltips, adding the filters. Now we will add one more visualization. If you want, you can rename it. Okay. You can rename it from here to, and you can rename it from here to. You can rename it your first like this. Like you can type it here. This is the global sales based on the years. Okay, right. Okay, so it is showing you the name of your this one here. Okay, if you want you can remove. Okay, so on whenever you are going to add this on your dashboard, it will show this name instead of your sheet name. This sheet name is for your learning global sales. Okay, this is very useful. Now we will create the one new sheet. Okay, here. So we will create the quickly one visualization, the easy one. Let's show the global sales based on the publisher. Okay, and if you click on that, we can choose this graph or this graph, right? Here we can also choose. Okay, instead of publisher, we can choose a platform. Okay, so this is a platform. We can make it in this form. We can show it here, and this is down. Sorry, this is row wise, this is column wise. This is making sense. Okay, so I'm drawing this graph that values contains less. I wanted to show you the this one clear one. So you can column wise we are showing the platform names and the global sales, and you can rename the sheet here the global sales based on the platform. Okay, you can change the colors and do the formatting from here. Okay, if you want to like add the dynamic one, you can dynamic add from here too. Okay, but I will tell you later on how. Okay, so here this is the one. Now you can sort it. Okay, because this is a sort button actually. Okay, this is in the descending order, this is in the ascending order. You can just click on this the button here, and that's it. So it is showing you the these cells. Now if you want to show the different colors as you have seen previously in the sheet, you can change the colors too based on the platform. So we will add here, change it into colors, so it will change the colors too. Okay, now you have a two visualization. You have learned your first visualization, and now we will create the dashboard. Click here on the dashboard like this. So by default it will open this size, but you can change the size from here. Just to choose this one. automatic. You have a three options. I'm going to choose the automatic. Okay. Now you have a sheet 1. We will drag and drop here like this. Okay. This is your sheet 2. So you can drop it vertically, horizontally. This is your choice. Here you go. Okay. So this will become your dashboard actually. Okay. So this is your first video at a beginner level. You should try these things first. And now if you want to look at it, it will look at this. Okay. Now you can interact it here too. See. Okay. If you want to choose this filter, you can play around with it. Okay. Here the change. So you can see here this will become the interactive graph dashboard. Okay. So this was all about your first visualization, including your Tableau installation and the data set. In the next video, I will teach you the next steps, calculations. Slowly, we will move ahead. And then at the end, you will be able to build a strong, beautiful, stunning dashboard. Now, see you in the next video. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you really want to become expert in AI. Thank you so much. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Thank you.